What's going on, guys? Ben Barbell back again with another video. This video is just a bunch of different lifting clips that I've compiled over the last 8 weeks or so. I just finished the Johnny Candido 6-week strength program. At the beginning of this program, I started with about a 265 bench press, a 405 deadlift, and about a 365 squat. I didn't go full out on my squat. I didn't have a spotter there that day, so I may or may not have gotten a little bit more weight, but I went off 365 for my percentages. I actually ended up finishing this program with a 290 bench, a 415 squat, and a 425 deadlift. Sadly, I don't have any film of any of the PRs I did after this program. I was too worried about getting amped up and make sure everything was right to worry about setting up the camera and all that, but it did happen. I mean, I'll get them filmed one day. I'll attempt it again. But this program itself, I really did enjoy it. The percentages were really well done by Johnny Candido. I never felt like I was going to miss a lift. I never missed a single lift, like rep-wise or set-wise. You can basically customize it the way you want, lots of optional exercises, and usually gives you a pretty big rep range each different day. So I definitely really enjoyed it. If a beginner's looking to gain some strength, I definitely recommend this program over others just because it's simple. Basically all you need to know is your maxes and punch them into the Excel sheet and it does it all for you. Print it out and you're good to go. Most of the things can be done with just a barbell and some weights. You don't really need too much. Some of the optional exercises I did, like extensions or hamstring curls, so I had a machine there, but everything else was done with a barbell or free weight. So it wasn't too bad in that retrospect. The volume in the first week definitely kicked my ass, that was for sure. The way I was training before, I'd rarely even get up above maybe even 5 reps. Usually sticking to with triples, and the first week was like a real wake-up call that I needed to get my conditioning in and start hitting some higher reps, even though it's not even that high reps. It's basically just to introduce you into the program itself. If you don't know who Johnny Candido is or what he does, he is a powerlifter on YouTube. Go check out his channel on YouTube. I think it is Candido Training. Really strong guy. I know he's competed at Worlds, I think, or at least come close. I'm pretty sure he's competed. Lots of guys have done collabs or have talked about him. Really smart guy and generally good content. I really like watching some of his videos. So this is definitely one of the longest videos I've ever made on this channel. So I mean, all it is me lifting, a few clips here and there. Tried to work on my editing skills throughout it, so that gave me some good practice. But just basically wanted to just talk over it and give my thoughts on the programs and what's more to come. As of right now, I'm just kind of hitting some more hypertrophy work, trying to win that hypertrophy. Just trying to get my cardio up, lose a little bit of weight here and there, try to look like I actually lift, and not just a kid that eats donuts on the weekends and chips on the weekdays. I haven't really done too much strength training. At the end of this clip, you'll see there's 2 separate clips of me pulling 405. That's about the heaviest I've pulled since this program, which was probably about 2 weeks ago when I finished. And 405 moved decently fast. My form, the first one, I felt like my form wasn't on point, so that's why I went for the second rep, or second set, I guess. And both times it moved a little bit slower, but it's not bad. This clip I'm going to play raw for this little surprise I have coming up for you guys. Just make sure you guys listen to the second rep. Yes, that was a fart that I let go during my squat. I had headphones in, and I could feel it coming, so I just ended up letting it go. I thought it was a lot quieter than it was. There's actually a few guys close to me in the gym that time, and I didn't think it was too bad, so I let it go and thought nothing of it. Didn't really smell, so I don't think it noticed too much, but once I watched the clip back over a few minutes later, I realized that it was quite loud, and I'm glad the gym wasn't packed. So yeah, that was just a quick little funny clip I had thrown in there. But yeah, like I said, this program really well done. All the percentages, never felt like I missed a lift or anything. Most of these clips are from the beginning of the program, so it wasn't the heaviest days or the most grueling days, but it's the best I could do. The gym was usually packed. If I went in any other times, I couldn't really get too good of footage. But this Christmas, I actually just got myself my own power rack and a bar, obviously, and some Olympic weights. So I'll be able to get a lot more footage just from my home, which would be a lot easier to do since I don't have to worry about anybody getting in the way, or I can set up the camera the way I want. But yeah, just here to talk about the program. I'd really recommend it to anybody that's looking at gaining some strength and a beginner to powerlifting, just because of how easy it is. Obviously, there's different programs out there, or you can even just go and do your own thing. But for organization and accessibility, this is definitely where I would go. I think you can find it on his website at candidotraining.com. Just Google Johnny Candido 6-week strength program, and it'll pop up right there. As long as you have Microsoft Word or Excel, I guess, it should come up. I'm not sure about Macs or whatever, but I have Windows, so there's no problems with me. Just got to make sure that you get your weights right. There's a few different days that I screwed up my weights, and I ended up hitting all the reps, but like one day I added like 30 pounds extra onto my squats, and after that I was just done. Deadlifts after were not a fun thing. I was still surprised to hit the weight at what it was, but just make sure you're always paying attention to that kind of thing. I was reading my deadlift numbers for the day when I was loading up my squats, and hence causing me to screw up. So this is coming to the end of the video now. The last few clips here, just some deadlift clips from after the training cycle. Hopefully I'm going to start putting up more videos onto this channel. Probably do some more voiceovers like I'm doing right now, some live commentary, maybe some blogs here and there. Who knows? But yeah, I hope to get more content out. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll run these last two clips raw. Alright, thanks guys. See you later.